388. 388. That is the number of people that have died from COVID this year in England in hospitals that were previously healthy people under the age of 60. That's less than 1% of all of the published COVID deaths in hospitals are happening to people that are under 60 and previously healthy. Is that you? That's me. I'm 49 right now and I'm very healthy. But I have been told every day through what I see as an information war that everyone is at risk of dying from this terrible disease, this mutant strain, this disease that is running rampant through our population. I would expect people to be dropping dead on the streets based on the information war waged by your mainstream media companies and by your government. And yet when we look at the data published by England's health services, we find out that only 388 people under 60 that were previously healthy died of COVID in 2020. That number is so sobering. And that is why most of the entire country is in Tier 4 lockdown, with rumors of going into a Tier 5 lockdown in January. All of that because of 388 formerly healthy people now dead of COVID. Now, of course, every death is a tragedy, but the truth is people die every single day, and we don't shut down the entire economy. We don't potentially shut down our schools in January. We don't shut down our freedoms and our rights to see our loved ones do business, go where we please, because of this tiny fraction of the population. And just to give you a few numbers that I looked up as a reference, total number of people that died in car accidents in the UK last year, 1,870. That's nearly 5 times the number of healthy under 60s that died of COVID. What about smoking-related illnesses? Last year in the UK, 78,000 people died of smoking-related illnesses, and yet they're not locking down tobacco stores. Why not? If our government really cared about our health, if our Prime Minister and the Mayor of London truly cared about the health of you and the elderly and your loved ones, why wouldn't they lock down the tobacco stores? Because that would give you 200 times more people surviving than what they're doing right now. And again, this comes down to a simple information war. And look, I'm in the information business, and I didn't realize until this year the war that's being waged on you via digital media, via your mainstream media, via your governments, and they're training you like a dog. So now when they say jump, you say how high, or actually they say lockdown and you say how much. How much this time? Is it only a little bit? Okay. Is it a lot? Well, there better be a good reason. They have trained you into behavior patterns based on a whistle they blow, a little whistle they blow, and they show it out to you, and it's number of cases. And that forces you to act in a certain manner. And that is the way they have trained you. And I just want you to be aware of these numbers and the actual facts of what's going on, because it's not what you're being led to believe. And it is a very sobering number, that 388, to realize what is actually happening. And again, just to be clear, the people between 40 and 60 years old, I am one of them, that were previously healthy that died in hospital due to COVID was 338 this year. 20 to 40 years old was much less than that. And those under the age of 20, it was only 6 people formerly healthy that died of COVID. So when someone tells you these stories of these kids that are dying, ask them how much and ask to see the data. And the reason I bring this up is because it's December right now. None of us were allowed to see our loved ones during Christmas. Most of the world has banned travel from the UK because of that brilliant press conference our Prime Minister staged in Saturday that got all of our trucks stopped at the borders, etc. And that's all because a number they are bandying about to control you. December 2021, December 2022, why will it be any different? That's what I ask you. Unless we make a stand now and we demand science-based decision-making, we demand a proportional response to the virus, we demand real leadership, none of this is going to change. And these same goofballs that you elected are going to keep making a comedy of errors. But it's not funny anymore, because people are dying because they can't get their appointments at the NHS. 3 million cancer appointments were missed last year. The mental health of our younger generation is at one of the lowest we've ever seen, lower since that of World War II. Businesses are dying, which means people are dying. Children are starving in London. What's it got to take for everyone to get the message that our current leadership is wrong? We cannot trust them. They find the data to fit their policy instead of making policies that represent the data. We need to take our city, our countries in a new direction. We need fresh ideas. We need to get away from people and these large political parties with these strange agendas. We need to get away from these career politicians who just want another job for 4 more years. We need the best ideas from the best people out there. Please leave me your comments below. Again, if you think I'm joking that this could be the same Christmas next year, open your eyes. They told us in March it would be a 2-week lockdown to protect the NHS. What are they telling us now? Tier 5 is coming, January 2021. Get ready. Leave me your comments. Thank you.